Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Let's Play Sonic the Hedgehog 2006 Part 4 with Mr. Crazy Gamer 13. In this part we're going to be doing my second favourite level in the game, Crisis City. Now, Crisis City, here we're going to start out in the boarding section. If you see my Sonic Generations LP, you'll know how I feel about this stage. Yeah, it's my second favourite. My second favourite stage in this game, and I think it's pretty fun. And although I do like the Generations version better, I still love playing the original version. So yeah. And also, in case you can't tell, this is a brand new recording session. I'm actually recording this a day after I recorded parts 1 to 3. So I'm actually gonna. I might get all of Sonic's story recorded this weekend, but I don't know. I'm definitely gonna try and get at least half of it recorded. Well, in at least 7 parts, of course, so I can upload enough to upload during the week. So yeah. By the way, I'm recording this also after I uploaded part 1 and rendered part 2. So yeah. Anyway, one thing I didn't mention there was that in that bowling section is that in that bowling section you might have heard this in White Acropolis, that the one in Crisis City, in my opinion, actually controls a heck of a lot better than the one in White Acropolis, and that's actually what a lot of people think. So yeah. Anyway, this is my favourite part of the stage, actual platforming, and to be honest, like so far in like. When you get this far into the game, this is probably the longest stage so far, because this stage has 4 sections, whereas Wave Ocean and White Acropolis had 2, and Dusty Desert had 1. So yeah, and this has 4. I mean, that's like a big jump. Didn't they have 3? But anyway, there's still level there, so let's show this guy and yeah. Those are Iblis worms, which actually kind of remind me of, like, you know, the... That was embarrassing. Anyway, as I was saying about the Iblis worms, they actually kind of remind me of the, like, black alien worm enemies in Shadow the Hedgehog, which, a lot of people have not mentioned, but I just thought it's worth pointing it out, because they really do remind me of those enemies from Shadow the Hedgehog. In fact, most of the Iblis creatures in this game, in my opinion, they just look like fiery versions of the black aliens from Shadow the Hedgehog, because as you can see, those Iblis birds kind of represent the black alien birds, black arms birds, whatever you want to call them, from Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah. But other than that, Eggman's mechs, they look classic, and I got them not turning the controller. I was like trying to navigate the controller, that's why I died, just so I could get the silver medal, but hello, off we go! Yeah, that's another example of don't be an idiot like this. And we got a 1-up, so it's like we never lost that life. Awesome. Hello, off we go! Yep, see, that's also another example of how, like, kind of like in Shadow the Hedgehog, the light dash sometimes just doesn't really work in this game, and how you get those other 2 sets of rings, I have no idea. Okay, right here, hold right, then you'll get some rings. A lot of people don't really know how to get those rings, but I do. You just hold right. So, yeah. But anyway, like I was saying before, the Iblis enemies in this game kind of, to me, represent the black aliens from the Shadow the Hedgehog. So it's like, reuse design, lazy Sega. I mean, they're not exactly the same because they're not black, they're like fiery, but I don't know, I don't know. They just remind me, really do remind me of the black aliens from Shadow the Hedgehog. And also, at the time of recording this, the commentary should be a heck of a lot better because I'm actually not as tired as I was yesterday. I mean, yeah, I still got to sleep a bit late last night, pretty late. But I actually had a very good sleep in this morning, so that's keeping me awake. Awesome. I also did a little bit of revision this morning as well. I might have to do some more maths later, but like, I'm probably gonna like because I usually get on Skype on a weekend or on a typical day. I get on Skype at like 4 or 5 o'clock, and I was actually thinking about getting on Skype at that time. Well, I usually do now. I was thinking, but on a weekend I usually get a bit early, but today I might get on a bit later because I want to get as much of this game recorded as I can this weekend, just so I can like upload for the week. But if I don't get this game done by the end of Sonic month, then I probably might I might do something like Sonic Adventure or something like that. But not a game that's too long though. Maybe either Sonic Adventure or Sonic Unleashed, something like that. But anyway, enough about that. This is Sonic 06. Anyway, yeah. And now we are moving on to the second mock speed section in the game. And now, ladies and gentlemen, like I said in a failed Shadow the Hedgehog recording attempt, the line you've all been waiting for. Coming up after this loading screen. Come on. Here it is.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Well, no! Really, Sonic, you think we can't see that? Anyway, this mock speed section is so cheap. There's a heck of a lot of crap, like trying to get you and catch you out. So be careful. Mostly, I'd say stay away from the edges, but apart from that, like most of this, the majority of, as you saw there, the majority of this mock speed section relies on luck. Usually I can get past it no problem, but I don't know why I didn't get past it there. I don't know. I haven't played Computer Strike in a long time. So I haven't played it in like maybe a couple months. So yeah. Well, at least you know what you're gonna see at the end of the stage. Well, at least we've got an extra life there, so it's almost like nothing ever happened. But I must say, this game, especially in Crisis City, is actually pretty generous with 1-ups, and I'm gonna get a B rank because I got a crappy ring bonus. In fact, I didn't get any ring bonus. And yet, see, right there, no frame rate drop like in the 360 version. That's the good thing about the PlayStation 3 version. They fixed that big frame rate drop there. Okay, so we earn slowly on a gold medal for clearing Crisis City. And we unlocked Shadow Story, which we're actually going to be, spoiler alert, we're going to be doing after Sonic's story. So, yeah, even though I know a lot of people like to do Silver Story first, I like to do Shadows first. But, anyway, cutscene time.
No matter where we go, all we see are ruins. How can this be our future?
How could it come to this?
Don't ask me!
Could it be true?
Ask them.
If I eliminate that guy, will our world be saved?
The day of disaster. Here are my records of this event.
Is that
This was
Shadow?
when Iblis was freed and his flames were released.
That can't be
into the
Shadow.
world.
He's as blue instead of red spikes, and also his
And you
eyes
have
are
this
green
person
instead of red.
to blame.
And he has no mouth. That's hilarious. He has no mouth. Why is Sonic in there?
I see it!
Along with fire.
So that blue hedgehog's the Iblis trigger?
Wait, what?
Blue
Hedgehog.
So that's why he wanted to kill us. Because apparently
Send
we
us back
devastated the
in
future.
time to the point when the Iblis trigger was alive.
And that's how he came back to our present in his past. Okay.
What the? Who was that guy? He looked just like Shadow.
This
Exact-
is terrible.
Well, he can't be Shadow because he had no mouth
According
and
to the data, the
he had
princess
blue
died
spikes
when she
instead
was
of red,
kidnapped
and
by
his eyes were
Eggman.
green as well.
Apparently,
Yay!
the battleship exploded.
Yay! At least an Eggman died!
The date of this incident was 2 days after the Festival of the Sun.
Why have we
When
got
we return
lag?
in time, Elise will die on board Eggman's battleship. That means
Yeah, I think so.
Well, we're screwed. Well, at least life fix itself. But anyway, now we're gonna get another cutscene.
You guys are so slow. Look.
A Chaos Emerald. You've already found one.
Well now, I may not look it, but I'm a real treasure hunter. Unlike a certain echidna I know.
I always find that funny.
Heh.
Have you guys discovered anything?
Yeah. I received a signal indicating there's a Chaos Emerald here, but
You mean we've got to go through there?
If you don't like it, you can stay here.
You've got to be kidding.
Don't be late. Same to you.
Okay, now we're gonna do Flame Core. Now this set level, man, it's okay. It's not one of my favorite stages in the game per se, but it's not bad. I have fun with it at times. Anyway, yeah. Now we're gonna do Flame Core. Hang on, sorry, I'm just gonna adjust my microphone. Sorry about that, people. Just so I could look at the TV screen better. Okay, so anyway, yeah, we'll keep this guy. So Flame Core. This is actually pretty.
What a view!
It's an okay stage. I really like the music for this stage. I must admit. I must say, the music for this stage is actually pretty damn awesome. And yeah, on that part, look out for the meteors coming down because they could hit you at any time. Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about this level. The meteors, like, you never know when they're coming down. They could hit you at any time, so you've got to be really careful. And like, actually, to be honest, it's more annoying, I'd say, in Shadow. But anyway, if you defeat all those enemies there and get that light dash, you get and hit that wall jump right, you get a silver medal, which will put you off on the wall. Okay, die. They've got to defeat all the enemies, by the way, to get through the other way. Yeah, and there's still one behind. Okay, now this is the part where I introduce these enemies. They take, like, I believe 5 hits to destroy. I don't know, but they take a lot of hits. They definitely like take more hits than these Iblis ones. So again, they represent, like, to me, they represent the giant black alien enemies from Shadow the Hedgehog. So yeah. Okay. And also, if we go back here, crap. We'll try again. Silver medal for the win. Even though we lost some rings out of that. Whatever, I don't care. We'll just get one up here. And for the heck of it, I'll just get this. For the sake of it, I'll just get this. No, never mind it. takes like a while to get that silver medal anyway, so... Yeah. Why am I even going for them? I don't know, I just feel like it. But this, like I said before, this is not a 100% LP, so... Sorry if you thought it was 100% and then you haven't seen parts 1, 2, 3 yet. But, yeah, that was actually a pretty cheesy line there. Whoa, that's not a nice welcome. Fun fact, if you actually play this stage on hard mode, either that or very hard mode, Sonic will actually say, "Whoa, are you all coming up to say hi?" Which I think is pretty funny. Okay, so, yeah. These guys... I don't see how that's cool, Sonic. But, okay, I'll take your word for it. And why? There should have been a platform there, or at least an extra enemy so, yep. And like, how do you avoid that? That's what I don't know. So this enemy first. Wait, never mind, we need the balance bracelet. Yeah, in this game, spoiler alert, sorry, the balance bracelet from Sonic Adventure 2 does make a return, so... Yeah, and like I said before, now that is actually the move that helps you defeat bigger enemies more comfortably. And... Again, meteors coming down, you never know when they're gonna hit you, so be careful. Well, even if you're careful, they can still hit you, so... Ugh, I don't know. Anyway, now moving on to the second and final section. Yeah, we're going back to two section levels now. It's like every 2 levels, there's a level with 2 sections so far. I mean, 2 levels before this had 2 sections, White Acropolis, and 2 levels before that had 2 sections, Wave Ocean. And now Flame Core. Okay. I'm starting to notice a pattern here. But you guys probably guessed that. I just pointed out. I actually never thought about that until now. I don't know, maybe 2 was Sega's lucky number. Or something like that.
Yes.
Maybe, I don't know, I don't ask me, please. I didn't develop this game, so I'm sorry. I don't hold the answer to that. If I did, I'd probably mention it in this video. Or at least in part 1, maybe. Yeah, if I developed this game, I would have already mentioned it in part 1. And going along this grinder. Yeah, that's just like a shortcut, and you're invincible! But for some reason, the, like, invincibility effect, like, light effect, only works for Sonic and doesn't work for Shadow or Silver, so... It's like, whenever you're playing with Shadow or Silver, you can only rely on the music and not the light effect, but with Sonic, you definitely know whenever you're out of invincibility, because the light effect stays on. Okay, now in this section it's going to be dark, but like, and there are also these orbs that you can light up, but I really don't see the point of lighting them up. I'll probably just light up 1 to show it off. Yep, see there, it lights up, but to be honest, it's not much help anyway, because the room, you can already pretty much tell where you're going as much as you can, so yeah. This guy. Cut for those spikes.
Yes!
1 up! Right. Silver medal there. I actually never thought there'd be a silver medal there. So, yeah, thank you, game. Yes! And there's a switch right there. Sonic, that... I don't see how you can say that, because that wasn't it didn't take 5 minutes. Okay, over here, we're going to play as Knuckles for the first time. Now, Knuckles' gameplay in this game, in my opinion, it's really not that bad, but it's not as good as it was in Sonic Adventure. Or Sonic Adventure 2. Well, I haven't played Sonic Adventure 2, but I haven't played Sonic Adventure, so I'll just say it isn't as good as it was in Sonic Adventure, because, like, what happened to his combos? And, like, you can stun enemies like this, or like, you have to, like, go really up close to enemies to defeat it, so it's really, like, I wouldn't recommend killing enemies with Knuckles. But anyway, you know what? So what we have to do here is we need to light up the 5 orbs to move on. So, okay. I believe there's either 1 more, 2 more. Oh, there's 1 more. Okay, that doesn't kill anyone. There we go. And yeah, you actually need to get through that section quickly because after a certain amount of time the orbs will go dark again and you have to light them up again, so yeah. Okay. And how do you avoid that? I don't understand how do you avoid that. I mean, that just like pops up randomly, like there are times where like the fire won't pop up, but there are times where it will do. It's just like, you cannot decide.
Okay.
It's like, it's random whenever it's gonna pop up, so, yeah. I'm not gonna do anything along there. Well, I could, but the end of the level is right here. And I don't think we're gonna get an S rank. Okay. We got an A. Good enough.
No sweat.
Okay, so yeah, that's Flame Core, people. It's alright. Okay. So, yeah, we got a gold medal for clearing Flame Core, so anyway, next up we're gonna have a cutscene.
I found a Chaos Emerald.
Don't touch it!
That's probably the best line in the game. Don't touch it!
What? What's this?
Yes, people, even better than that tornado's carrying a car! But anyway, next up, in the next part, people, we're going to fight, this thing known as... Come on. Pop your name up. There we go. Iblis. Okay, so after this loading screen, people, I'm gonna end things off. And, well, in part 5, we shall fight Iblis. So, I'd like to thank you all for watching and following this Let's Play. So that's Mr. Crazy Game 13 saying, word out.